Hello you beautiful, beautiful people. Today we're jumping into the festival playlist for Forza Horizon 5 so you know where to go and what to do to earn those points for those juicy rewards. And if you are new around here, so you can easily find your way back to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. And if you learned anything new from this video, a like rating would be much appreciated. But let's jump into the festival playlist for Forza Horizon 5. Now for those of you that played Forza Horizon 4, you'll remember the festival playlist was a great way to get rare and exclusive cars. The festival playlist for Forza Horizon 5 is no different. You'll be able to grab cars, clothing, wheel spins, credits and other rare and exclusive items. The festival playlist for Forza Horizon 5, just as it did in Forza Horizon 4, resets every Thursday 2:30 PM UK time. That gives you 7 days to get everything unlocked on the festival playlist. Now, if you've got any questions about the festival playlist, please do pop them in the comments. I'll do my best to help each and every one of you out. Without further ado, let's jump into the festival playlist. Let's break it down. Now, there are two ways of accessing the festival playlist in Horizon 5. You can do it through the pause menu, and on the main campaign screen, you've got the festival playlist right there in front of you. Or if you happen to be inside a festival site or one of your player houses, on the main screen, if you press RB and head over to My Festival, you can access the festival playlist from there. Now, first things first, we are going to cover the series progress. This is the progress for the full series. The first thing you're going to be greeted with is this week, at the point of recording this video, we've got a Mercedes AMG 1 and a McLaren F1 up for grabs. You'll notice the Mercedes is 120 points and the McLaren is 180 points. That is one of the key changes from Horizon 4 to Horizon 5, and I think it's for the better. Horizon 4 had a percentage progression, Horizon 5 has a points progression, and I think the points is a lot better. So 120 points from Mercedes AMG 1 might seem like a lot, but this is over all 4 seasons. As you can see in the top, we've got summer, autumn, winter, and spring. The more points you earn in these seasons, the quicker you'll earn those 120 points. So let's take summer for example. We've got 64 points up for grabs. If you complete everything in the festival playlist and get the full 64 points, that is 64 points towards your Mercedes AMG 1. If then for the autumn season we complete the full festival playlist and grab 61 points, that is 125 points towards our Mercedes AMG 1, which you would have then unlocked by the end of the autumn season. Now, one of the mistakes most people make, they just go for that top tier reward. So in summer, most people get 46 points, get the top tier reward, the Aston Martin DBS Superleggera, and that is where they leave it. If you do that for all 4 seasons, summer, autumn, winter and spring, you're only going to grab yourself 174 points, which is not enough to unlock the McLaren F1 at 180 points. So when completing the festival playlist for each season, think about the points you're getting and how many, and think about your series progression. Overall, there are 247 points up for grabs throughout the 4 seasons, so make sure you're grabbing enough to earn that 180 points for that top tier prize. Now, please do bear in mind that the series progression does happen passively. It happens in the background as you complete each season and festival playlist. For example, at the moment, we've got 22 days and 22 hours to complete the series progression at the point of recording this video. So there's no sweat. You're not going to get it done within a week. It is going to take 3, maybe 4 seasons to grab that 180 points needed. Now, I'm going to use our summer season, or also known as the wet season in Horizon 5, as our example to break down the festival playlist. Now, as I've already mentioned, we are moving away from the percentage system that we saw in Horizon 4 and over to a point system in Horizon 5. Which, let's be honest, the percentage system for Horizon 4 was quite confusing. Each event would never tell you how much percentage you would be getting. You'd have to work it out for yourself. So the point system is a welcome change. So what used to be 50% completion in Horizon 4 is now 26 points in Horizon 5. And what used to be 80% completion in Horizon 4 is now 46 points in Horizon 5. Although depending what objectives we have on the playlist, these points do change. So for autumn, it's 22 and 42 points. For winter, 22 and 42 points again. But for spring, 24 and 44 points. So just bear it in mind that you might not need as many points for one season as you do another. So moving into the festival playlist, and the first objective we're going to see are the weekly Foursome challenges and then the daily Foursome challenges. I'll tie these both in together. Both the weekly Foursome challenges and the daily Foursome challenges are going to earn you Foursome points and points towards the festival playlist. The weekly Foursome challenges will earn you 5 points towards your playlist. It will also earn you 80 Foursome points. And the daily Foursome challenges will earn you 1 point towards your festival playlist each, so 7 points up for grabs, and also 10 Foursome points, so 70 Foursome points. There is a player house on the map that will double all Forzathon points. So for the weekly Foursome challenges, instead of 80 Foursome points, you'll be getting 160. And for each daily challenge, instead of 10 Foursome points, you'll be grabbing 20. So between the two, if you're doubling your Foursome points, that's 300 Foursome points just from these two challenges. As I've already completed the weekly Foursome challenges for summer, it's going to hop to autumn. One key thing to note about the weekly Foursome challenges, there are 4 chapters to complete. You can have a look through them, get an idea of what needs to be done in advance, but they do need to be completed in chapter order. So chapter 1, 2, 3, and 4. Also, daily Foursome challenges no longer expire. Once they are unlocked, they're here to stay. In Horizon 4, they unlocked, they stayed for 3 days, then they expired. Daily challenges do unlock throughout the week. They're not all unlocked at the beginning. You can't just jump on and complete them all. So I'm still waiting for Bulk Smash to unlock in 22 hours and 23 minutes time. A little bit of a waiting game with these things, but it's nice they no longer expire. The Foursome shop is now very conveniently placed on the main page. Unfortunately, at the point of recording this video, it is unavailable, but once this is up and running, you'll be able to grab rare and exclusive cars, wheel spins, clothing, and other exclusive items. Moving on to Horizon Arcade. This is replacing Foursome Live from Horizon 4. Instead of every hour on the hour, these are happening every 15 minutes. They are a free mode event that involves everybody within the lobby. Race to the circle on the map and get the 3 events complete with the players within free roam. Although Horizon Arcade at the point of making this video is slightly bugged, once fixed it will be a great way to grab Foursome points to spend in the Foursome shop. The online trial returns from Forza Horizon 4 to Forza Horizon 5. It was sort of the bugbear of the festival players in Horizon 4, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be no different. We've got 6 players up against 6 drivatars. Those drivatars are locked to unbeatable difficulty. So bringing an upgraded car and working as a team is a must when racing in the online trial. Now if this happens to be locked for you, all you got to do to get it unlocked is reach the Horizon Hall of Fame. Not the easiest of things to do, it does mean completing pretty much 90% of the game. That's not all the races and things like that, but it does mean the Horizon Adventure. A very quick explanation on how to get Horizon Adventure unlocked, just to unlock the online trial, is to have a tick next to each Horizon Festival site within this screen. Now it's not a quick thing to do, it does take quite a while. It's not going to be an overnight thing, it's not going to take you an hour, it is going to take a little bit of time to get this unlocked. I think 200,000 accolade points is what is needed to get into the Hall of Fame and get everything unlocked. The online trial is not for the faint-hearted. It can be quite tricky to complete depending on the racing series, what car class we're in, and what car discipline we're in as well. Although it is fairly rewarding with 10 points towards that festival playlist for completing it. Seasonal playground games makes a return to the festival players from Forza Horizon 4. Little mini games within a walled off area on the map, usually 6v6 unless people quit, which is a key thing with the seasonal playground games. You do not need to win. So if you're on the losing team, stick with it. You're still going to get the points. You're still going to get the reward. Up next are PR stunts, no stranger to the festival playlist. We still have 3 to go and complete. On this particular playlist, we have a danger sign, a speed zone, and a drift zone. Now, each PR stunt has its own objective to complete. We'll take the danger sign runway, for example. Indicated by the 2 little water droplets, the season objective for this week's danger sign is 1,263.1 feet. Remarkably less than the 3-star objective of 1,750 feet. So when doing PR stunts for the festival playlist, ignore the 3-star objective and always go by the season objective on the far right. Another key feature for the festival playlist and PR stunts, and it's something I'm not too sure about, I'm a little bit on the fence about it, is car restrictions. If we push in the right analog stick, toggle car restrictions and rewards, you can now see for the danger sign runway, we've got a car restriction. Retro sports cars, S1 900. So when doing the PR stunts for Forza Horizon 5's festival playlist, make sure you're in the correct car category and you're in the right class. Like I say, not too sure on how I feel about the car restrictions. We'll see if Playground Games changes this up at any point. It just means that we can't all jump in a 5.9 XXE or a Hoonigan RS200 and get these complete within 5 minutes. Seasonal championships are back for the playlist in Forza Horizon 5, with each one giving 5 points towards that playlist and also giving varying rewards. Each seasonal championship will have a car restriction. In this case, letting off steam championship will be in modern sports cars, Class A 800, so make sure you bring the right car and probably an upgraded car to help you get it complete. Each seasonal championship will consist of 3 races. You'll be on highly skilled driver tires or above. Don't worry, this cannot be changed. If you usually run pro or unbeatable, it will automatically be put on highly skilled driver tires. There's no changing that settings. You can run it solo, cooperative, or player versus player, but it's best to run it co-op or solo. Race all 3 races within the seasonal championship. Finish up with more points than the driver tires and you'll complete the seasonal championship. Next up is Horizon Tour, a new tile in Horizon 5, a co-op championship. Similar to the online trial, but we're not against unbeatable driver tires. Still 6 players up against 6 driver tires, but I believe they're on highly skilled. There are 2 ways of accessing this championship worth 3 points towards our playlist. You can head over to the Mexico Horizon Festival site, and just north you can access it from free roam, or you can do it from right here in the festival playlist. Just tap A on the tile and it will take you over to the event. 3 races with 3 laps each. This will vary depending on the event that you do. This time I've got Super Saloons in A800. I'm not too keen on that. I don't really want to do it. I can wait the 90 seconds in the bottom left. It will refresh. I'll get a different discipline and a different car class. At this point, I haven't done it myself, so I'm not too sure you have to win or just take part, but aim for the win and get Horizon Tour complete. Next up is the newest feature to the festival playlist called Treasure Hunt. We get a treasure clue. In this case, earn 2 stars from the Moulet danger sign in the C8 Corvette 2020 for 50,000 credits and 3 points towards our festival playlist. So once you've figured out or completed the treasure clue, a circle on your map will appear pretty much like a barn find, and within that circle is going to be a treasure chest. Locate it, grab your 50,000 credits and your 3 points towards the festival playlist. Photo challenge returns to the festival playlist and exactly the same way it was in Horizon 4. You get a car and a location, take that car to that location and take a photo. To do that, just press up on your D-pad and you can normally tap RB. Just make sure you have the location and the car in shot and you will complete the photo challenge worth 2 points towards our playlist. And for Forza Horizon 5, it looks like we're getting some cheeky rewards for completing the photo challenge as well. In this case, a Forza link chat phrase, "Welcome to Mexico." The next 2 events on the festival playlist are online events, Horizon Open and the Eliminator. We'll start with the Eliminator. This is the Battle Royale mode for Forza Horizon. Finish 30th or better. So just be sneaky, get 30th or better in placement, and you'll complete the Battle Royale. I know that isn't to everyone's liking, but it is only worth 2 points on the playlist, so you could probably skip this mode if you're not too keen. Horizon Open in this festival playlist that we're checking out is reach 140 miles an hour in Horizon Open Racing. I've had a lot of questions on how to access this game mode. To get to Horizon Open from your pause menu, head on over to the Online tab, and Horizon Open is right there. Now within this Horizon Open tab, there are 4 more tabs: Open Racing, Open Drifting, Playground Games, or the Eliminator. So depending on the challenge, depends which tab you're going to want to pick. In this case, 140 mile an hour in Open Racing, you want to use the Open Racing tab: Road Racing, Dirt Racing, Cross Country, and Street Scene. Horizon Open is what Online Adventure used to be to Horizon 4. It does replace that game mode. So it's 6 players versus 6 players in 2 different teams. Up next is a new feature to the playlist worth 3 points called Collectibles. Smash 100 cacti on this particular festival playlist. What's interesting is we are in the summer season. If I head on into autumn, there is no collectibles tile. Winter, exactly the same. Again, no collectibles tile. And spring, again, no collectibles tiles. Whether these will only show up once the playlist goes live or if this isn't a returning feature in the future, we'll have to wait and see, but still pretty cool feature to see new to the playlist, worth 3 points. And then good old Monthly Rivals returns as well, post a clean lap time. A lot of people get confused with this. It doesn't need to be fast. You don't need to beat a rival. All you have to do is set a clean lap. Doesn't need to be good, doesn't need to be fast, just needs to be clean. So keep it on the track and you'll get Monthly Rivals complete. So, as you've probably noticed throughout this video, each challenge has a points indication of what it's going to give you for completing each challenge. So you can use that to your advantage to work out which events you want to do to earn those points quicker. Now, obviously, each challenge is going to take you a different amount of time. So something like a seasonal championship might take you 20 minutes compared to a PR stunt, which might take you 3 or 4 minutes. So the amount of points each challenge is going to give you is reflective of how much time each challenge is going to take you. But do bear in mind, the more you get complete each week, the quicker you're going to grab those points towards the series progression. But there we go, that's a full rundown of the festival playlist in Forza Horizon 5 and how things work. If you found anything helpful or you found out something new, a like rating would be much appreciated. And if you are new around here, definitely consider subscribing. We do complete the festival playlist live here on the channel every single week. But as always, thanks for watching guys, stay safe and have an awesome day.